Hello, everyone. It's Mariel. I am so excited to come in here today and bring you day 6 of our Manifesting in Business 12 Days of Manifestation. I'm going to give you guys a chance to join me if you can join me live. I'm excited to talk to you about this, and if you're joining me live, say hi. I would love to know who's joining and where you're joining from. And you know what are you looking to manifest? So I've been having a ton of fun with this. I decided that in December I wasn't going to do a workshop. I was going to, or like a business workshop. I really wanted to do something more mindset related, more soul related. Gabby, hi Gabby. How are you? And so I'm having a ton of fun. This is so not work to me, because I was talking to one of my girlfriends over the weekend. I went to see my parents, or my dad, because my mom's coming this week. And I was telling her how just talking about mindset and soul set, that's really just fun for me. I can talk about it all day long. So I think that it's really important during this time of the year to do something that really fills you. And not that my business stuff doesn't fill me, because I was also telling her how, I've oftentimes wrestled with the idea, oh, I miss you too, Gabby. I was thinking about you the other day. I always wrestle with the idea, and this is something that a lot of you are going to be able to relate with. How to combine things that you love to do, because most people are multi-passionate, and especially most of my clients are multi-passionate. I'm multi-passionate, which is one of the reasons why I teach and help my clients create these amazing spiritual, heartfelt products, because I can't do them all myself. So there's just so many opportunities to put amazing work out in the world. And so because I do have this creative side, that's one of the ways that by helping others create their products and make them visible through online marketing in the world, that's how I get my fix. So what are you looking to manifest? On my way to Texas, I had this huge download, and I thought I had my goals set already, but apparently there's just a whole nother download that came, and it really happened on the airplane. Has that ever happened to you? And I think that the reason why I get these great amazing ideas on a flight is because I create this space, because there's nothing else for me to do. So I can watch shows or movies or whatever, but I didn't want to do that. But when you create the space for something, and this is actually going to lead into what we're going to talk about today. When you create the space for something, the universe conspires to fill that space. And is this making sense? So, on the flight to Texas, it's 3 hours. It's not very long. So there was, I did have the intention of, I was reading a book that I thought was fascinating, of creating inspiration and getting into that space of creativity and inspiration. And that's when the download came. But there was nothing else for me to do, right? Like there was so many times our attention is scattered across, doing all kinds of things, that we never really give ourselves the opportunity or the space to dedicate to one thing. And it's really powerful when we do get the opportunity, or when we create the space, because let me tell you, it's the only way that life makes you create space is by sending you problems. That is the truth. The other way is you taking control and you creating the space, and then letting the universe fill those spaces. So it's like you have to decide, are you going to be in control, and do you want to be in the driver's seat, or do you want to just chill, because life will send you those opportunities, which we call problems, to so that you can create space for certain things. I hear this all the time. Like I hear people saying, you know, had I not gotten sick or had this not happened, I would have never gotten the opportunity. Come here, Lucky. Say hi. Here's my baby, Lucky. Hi, say hi. Okay, so today is day 6. And on day 5, just to give you a recap, if you haven't seen the rest of the days, definitely go inside the group. All of the videos are in there. They're actually pinned to the top, so you could find them there easily. But on day 5, I said one of the things that you can do, and this is, oh, let me just say what day 5 was. I talked about how important it is to use the power of your word. Your word is sound, and sound is creative beyond belief. You know, it is said that the universe was created through sound. So by using the power of your voice, you are always creating. And this is why affirmations are important. This is why it's important for us to understand the things that we're saying. But if you take it, if we're, as we're talking about manifestation, if you can even take that up a notch. And this is how I like to use it. So let's assume that you already created your, that you've already manifested what you want, your goal, your new, you know, a booked out business. You wanted to double or triple your income, a new career, a new relationship, whatever it is. Assume that you already have that, okay? Get yourself in that position to visualize that you already have it. How would that feel? And then after that, how would it actually feel to talk and talk about it with someone? Okay. So if you actually said it to someone and said, and spoke about your success as if it already happened, little low, chances are that you are going to feel like an imposter. Chances are that you're going to feel like a liar because you're talking about something that really, truly hasn't happened yet. So, but the truth is that it has happened. You're just not in there yet. So if you have picked a goal that is true to your heart that you really want, and it's something that it's your true why, then it really has already happened. It's already yours. So the only reason you don't have it yet is because you are aligning to the vibration of that. So if you believe that, then you can talk about it and you are not lying. Okay. So the purpose of that exercise was really to help you start using the power of your word, and also to help you realize and see those impostery feelings that you still have. Okay, we all have them. And so one of the most important things to understand is that those impostery feelings, as you do an exercise such as this, those impostery feelings are going to come to the surface. And that's when you can truly give them your awareness. You can't heal something that you're not aware of. And the most important piece in terms of divine feminine leadership is truly, in my opinion, awareness. Being consistently aware of how you are feeling, what's coming up, what is that? What are these stories that you keep telling yourself? So if you practice this whole thing of talking about your success as if it already happened, of course you're going to feel like a liar. You are supposed to feel like a liar. You are meant to feel like a liar because it hasn't yet manifested here in the 3D yet, right? But it doesn't mean that it is not true. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's not your truth. And if you recognize it as your truth, it's going to be easy for you to talk about it. Or it's going to allow you, it's going to be the catalyst to talk about it. So I recommend that you actually talk about it with a stranger. Okay, go to a coffee shop, have a conversation with a stranger. That's going to be a lot easier for you. And feel yourself, hear yourself talking about that success as if it's already a reality. And then ask yourself, how am I feeling? It's all about uber awareness. One of the things that I am an expert at, that I love to do, and I only do this inside my one-on-one coaching, and my, when I'm coaching someone one-on-one, is shadow work. And most people don't understand shadow work. They think they do, but most people really don't. But shadow work really is about taking control of everything that's coming to you and through you and for you. So meaning that you are accountable for absolutely 1000%. You are willing to be accountable. And when you are willing to be accountable and you start noticing these thoughts, these stories, these feelings that are going through you, then you become your own laboratory and you can work them out. And ultimately, we are all here to be sovereign, to know how to change our own stuff, to not need anybody else for that. So again, the beginning of that starts with awareness. So let me know if this is resonating and if this is making sense. So that's what day 5 was about. Now, day 6, we're going to take it a step further. Today, what we're going to do is I want you to prepare something for the success of whatever it is that you want to manifest. So, for example, I remember that the very first time I launched a group program, it was right after my operation for my tumor. And before I went into the operating room, I prepared a binder because I knew that I was going to, I was going to give myself 4 weeks, and then I wanted to launch my group program because I was assuming that everything was going to be a perfect success, right? And the odds were with me because it was, they tell you what the odds are for success. So I took that. And so what I did is I prepared a binder, and that binder had 12 slots. And those 12 slots had the contract, had paperwork, had all kinds of things in it. I assumed that I was going to get those get those slots filled, and it excited me to know that if those were filled, that I was going to meet my financial goal. I was going to be able to launch my program. I was going to be able to have 12 different success stories. So what can you do for your business, for your goals? Is that something that you can do? You can also do this digitally, but the point of this is to do something physical. And the reason why is because, and I sound like a broken record, but doing something physical for what has not yet come through creates the space. And that's what we've been talking about, right? How can you create space so that the universe has no option but to fill that? So I would love to know what you're going to do for yourself and so that you can meet your goal. So to give you another idea, maybe it's not necessarily business, your goal. Maybe it's more on a relationship basis. What can you do now to assume the sale that you have reached that point of happiness or joy or contentment? Can you reserve a vacation spot? Can you, what is it that you can do? Use your imagination. This is really powerful. Imagination and awareness is everything. And then above that, it's actually doing the little physical things that are going to help you assume the sale, help you create that space so that the universe can meet you halfway. So let me know if this made sense, and I hope you all are having an amazing start to your week. I will see you soon.